After last night's storm, the jungle was drenched, heavy with mist, and eerily silent. Early in the morning, our team received a critical tip. A massive herd of wild boars had been spotted unusually close to the rangers' territory, a place they had never dared to enter before. Weapons checked, drones and thermal scanners prepped. We ventured in without hesitation. The deeper we moved, the heavier the air became, pressing against our skin as if the jungle itself knew of our presence. In the distance, low guttural growls reverberated through the undergrowth, raising the tension. Was this a hunting trial, or did the jungle have something else planned for us? Either way, there was no turning back. Let the hunt begin. We crept along a narrow trail covered in wet leaves, moving silently, each step carefully calculated. Suddenly, a sharp snort broke the silence. Boars were close. Our team leader signaled, "Spread out, take positions." Each of us positioned strategically along the herd's expected path. Moments later, the beasts crashed through the underbrush like a living avalanche. Our team opened fire in perfect synchronization. Bullets tore through the damp, jungle air, dropping several boars instantly. Precision, preparation, and teamwork turned chaos into control. As the gunfire subsided, the leader called over the comms, "Hold formation." Traps had been set along the boars' escape routes, predicting their instincts. They scattered quickly, panicked as expected. Our squad split to flank them from multiple angles. I covered the western line. Two panicked boars charged toward me. I fired, one down. This was no luck. It was experience, knowledge, and preparation. The second hog darted toward the tree line. I shouted until my voice cracked. "Cut it off! Right side!" My teammate intercepted it perfectly. One lead shot. Instant takedown. The hunting hounds surged into the bush, noses to the ground, tracking the remaining animals. We followed, rifles ready, corners secured. 10 minutes later, barking erupted from the thicket. I sprinted toward the sound and saw a hulking, dark mass being circled. Instinct took over. I steadied my rifle, aimed, and fired. A clean takedown. But even then, the hunt wasn't over. From the shadows, a massive boar emerged, slow and deliberate. I adjusted through the leaves, and when the full body lined up, I squeezed the trigger. One shot, one kill. In this jungle, patience and position are the hunter's best weapons. Packing up seemed like the end, but then movement caught our eyes. A blur streaking across the forest trail. The dogs lunged, pinning the beast against the ridge. No hesitation. Aim. Fire. Every decision counted. Every shot was measured. Sunlight filtered through the treetops as the morning hunt ended. Ambushes, traps, precise dog runs. Every tactic executed perfectly. More importantly, the mission succeeded, easing pressure on local farmers, protecting crops, and ensuring every team member returned safely. All operations were conducted within legal boundaries, following proper safety protocols. Years away hadn't prepared me for the devastation at my grandmother's farm. 5 hectares of rice fields were torn apart, barns collapsed, crops destroyed overnight. The villagers spoke of the Boars' sudden arrival, their sheer ferocity leaving no time to react. Tonight, we wouldn't just stop the destruction, we would reclaim the peace that this land once knew. By 6 p.m., we were moving in a rugged UAZ deep into South Texas. Weapons loaded, positions taken. Night had barely fallen, yet the hogs were already feeding. I locked onto the lead boar. The first shot rang out, clean, deliberate. The alpha fell. The rest vanished into the shadows, sharp and elusive. Strategy and preparation guided every step. Using GPS and thermal tracking, Leon and I split, covering all angles. Each shot precise. Within minutes, the entire sounder was neutralized. Silence reclaimed the fields. We moved cautiously, aware of the hog's natural cunning. A lone hog broke off. At 100 meters, I lined up the shot. 2 rounds fired in quick succession. Decisive. Down it went. Reports of another herd on the west side triggered immediate action. Leon moved silently, controlled his breathing, and pulled the trigger at the perfect moment. Chaos became control. The chase continued, relentlessly. Gunfire echoed through the forest, every escape route blocked. No hog would roam free tonight. By dawn, the final boars were driven into the deep woods. Exhaustion set in, but pride and relief washed over us. Fields once terrorized were reclaimed. Every action followed legal guidelines, with safety protocols in place. Training, strategy, teamwork, and patience had turned chaos into control. Behind the beauty of a Texas dawn lies the silent plight of farmers. These beasts could devastate acres in hours. Protecting the community required skill, vigilance, and courage. From ambushes to dog-assisted hunts, every tactic was executed to perfection. The wild boars may return, but we will be ready. Our mission continues tomorrow. The dense forest demanded heightened alertness. Every shadow, rustle, and scent could mean danger. Tracking wounded boars required patience and focus. The hounds led the way, their noses never wrong. Each confrontation tested nerves, precision, and strategy. When the beasts charged, we stood our ground. Rifle steady, breath held, trigger squeezed. The forest became a chessboard, every move critical, every decision life-altering. Hours passed, but the final boars were neutralized. Exhaustion and relief settled over the team. Fields were safe, villagers' livelihoods protected, and peace restored. Every step, every shot, every hound's bark mattered. Legal compliance and safety protocols remained paramount. Experience, strategy, and teamwork had achieved what brute force could not. The jungle was calm once more. field secure, and the hunters' resolve stronger than ever. This was more than a hunt. It was a mission, a vow, and a triumph